Hello guys, today we're going to be covering MinorGrave, one of my favorite planets in the Minorord system. Maybe even my favorite. But since I can't get enough details about tidally locked lava planets around subgiant stars, it's not going to be that long. MinorGrave is the closest planet to the 15.5 GAIV subgiant Minorord, which was an F9V/GOV in the main sequence. It's the hardest, having a surface temp of 944 Kelvin. MinorGrave is 1.08 Earth mass and has an Earth radii of 0.99, and it orbits at 0.18 AU, causing the planet to be tidally locked, having a massive lava ocean on one side and lava ocean scattered along the surface. MinorGrave's atmosphere is 53% carbon dioxide, 25% nitrogen, 10% argon, 5% water vapor, 3% sulfur dioxide, 1% oxygen, and 1% other gases, with a highly ionized upper atmosphere that is 0.3 bars. It is the smallest planet in the system, as most of the material in the inner protoplanetary disk was in unstable orbits and crashed into Minorord's surface, causing the planet to have a tiny mass of 1.08 Earth masses and the smallest in the system. It also took the longest to form, as it formed in the hottest and most extreme part of the system, with extreme heat radiation and massive amounts of debris from the Icarus disk. MinorGrave's formation. MinorGrave formed very close to Minorord, as it had an originally slow rotation in two modes, but tidal forces locked the planet's side to the star and ripped its moons away, causing its rotation to completely stop and its moons to be ripped away. The planet rotated for about 50 million years when it completely stopped from the extreme tidal forces, and 51 million years later, its moons were ripped away from the planet, becoming the dwarf planets Minor C and Minor Sing. MinorGrave had an original surface temp of 875 Kelvin when its star was still in the main sequence. Still extremely hot, but not as hot as it is today. MinorGrave's orbit. MinorGrave orbits at 0.18 AU, and it only takes 20.6 days to complete an orbit. Its extremely close to orbit causes immense tidal forces to pull on the planet, heating it up and locking the planet's side to its star. Tidal locking is when a planet takes the same amount of time to rotate as it does orbit, causing MinorGrave to take 20.6 days to orbit and 20.6 days to rotate, causing the planet to face its star Minorord. MinorGrave's atmosphere, well, we already covered that. The atmosphere is being stripped and replenished, causing the atmosphere to be very thin. MinorGrave's core. MinorGrave's core is 6,500 Kelvin and is made of 85% iron, 5% nickel, 5% sulfur, 3% oxygen, and 2% silicon. Its core is under constant and extreme pressure and heat, causing heavy volcanism on the planet's surface. The core is so active that from the extreme tidal forces its star Minorord puts on it. If it wasn't so close to the star, its core would be dead, but it isn't. It can generate a weak magnetic field. MinorGrave's future fate. Sadly, this planet will be engulfed by Minorord. But anyways, back to it. When Minorord becomes a red giant, the stripping of the planet's atmosphere will overpower the replenishment completely stripping that planet's atmosphere. As Minorord expands more and more, MinorGrave will start to experience stripping as it starts to lose mass from the extreme heat. The planet, after it gets engulfed, its surface and everything around its core will start to be stripped away, and after 1,000 years, its core will only be left. Eventually, after 50,000 years, its core will finally be completely vaporized when Minorord becomes a white dwarf. This material will enrich the white dwarf's upper atmosphere and form a small debris disk around the white dwarf. And here's the system.